What's up, guys? So I know you've been wondering where I'm at. I am here, I'm alive, I'm well for the most part. For the past couple days I have been a little under the weather. Actually didn't end up going to work yesterday, and I didn't really do that much. I did clean yesterday a lot, and I thought about recording it, but I didn't have enough space on like my camera, and it was becoming like more of an issue, and I just wanted to get things done, so I apologize for that. Also, guys, I was debating whether or not I wanted to talk about this, just because I'm going through this little journey for the first time, you know, by myself. I don't have a whole lot of guidance with this. So I'm like hesitant to put it out there in like the YouTube world for like, you know, fear of like criticism or critique, or, you know, I don't want this to be anything negative. Just I want it to be me talking to you guys about what I'm doing, my experience, and really with this whole vlogging thing, I feel like it's more authentic that way if I'm talking about the things that are going on in my life, right? So I say all that to say, you guys, I have been fasting. So now, let me backtrack a little bit. For the most part, I've always been a very healthy eater. I'm very kind of conscious of what I put into my body. I've always been like that for a long time. I would say it started in high school, so a long time ago. And so I'm always interested in ways that I can improve my health or optimize my health. And working a high demand job where it requires a lot of mental stability, well, not mental stability, but like my job requires a lot of, like, for me to be focused and detailed and alert. So a lot of times I feel like I can improve in that area. I know I mentioned to you guys before that I was thinking about kind of weaning myself off coffee, because to me it's kind of been an artificial way of kind of stimulating your energy, but I kind of wanted to dig deep to see if I can find that energy in a different way. And this is not anything against coffee drinkers. Like, trust me, I love my coffee just like the next person, and I'm not saying that I won't go back to coffee. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just kind of taking this like this kind of new journey with food, and I hope you guys don't mind me kind of talking about it. But anyway, so as you guys have seen throughout a few of my videos, just in Vlogtober, like the kind of the way I've been eating is how I usually eat. But you'll notice like I've been incorporating a lot more juices, and I've just been preparing my body for this fast. I did not want to just go into a fast cold turkey, so I've been slowly building up my fast. I've been drinking more juices, having fewer meals throughout the day, and like I said, I've been working my way up to this fast. So rewind to a couple days ago. What was that? Monday. That was my first day of my fast, and it was a 24-hour liquid fast. I had those juices that I showed you guys from Whole Foods that had very minimal sugar. There are tons of different kind of fasts. My fast will include no processed sugar, no refined sugar, and also very little natural sugar, very little sugar that you get even from fruit. A little more history: back in August 6th was the last day that I had processed sugar. So from August 6th until now, I have not had any processed sugar. So no oatmeal, no donuts, no candy, no cookies, none of that. No pop, juice. I usually don't drink a lot of juice anyway, but since August 6th, none of that. So like I said, all of that has been in preparation for what I'm doing currently. So on Monday, I did my 24-hour fast. All I had was my bone broth, my organic chicken bone broth that I showed you guys, and I had 2 of those green juice smoothies. Not smoothie, juices, and those have like 5 grams of sugar, but again, it's from an apple, so there's no processed sugar or refined sugar. And so that was on Monday. On Tuesday, same thing. Only thing, I didn't have any of the smoothies. I just had water and I had my bone broth. So no sugar at all yesterday. So now I did a 2-day liquid fast. And so now what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 weeks is intermittent fasting. And so what that is that I only have one meal a day, so that my body is in fast mode for about 16 to 18 hours of the day. Some people, you give themselves a window between like 12 p.m. noon and 6 or 7 in the evening to eat meals, eat kind of obviously healthy, clean meals in that time frame, and then start the fast overnight, and they skip breakfast and then they start eating again at lunch. So I'm doing that, only I'm not going to be having lunch. I'm just having a meal at around 6 o'clock. And so fasting is not a new concept at all. I have not invented fasting or anything like that. Fasting has been around, and there's proven scientific research that shows that fasting is really great for your health. It's great for mental clarity, which is a huge reason I want to do this and see how far I can kind of push my mind without that artificial coffee energy. I'm looking for a lot of mental clarity. I'm looking for more, like I said, natural energy. I'm looking for just a decrease in cravings for things. Fasting helps to reduce cravings for all things: coffee, sugar, nicotine, food in general, and so it also helps speed up your metabolism, and then it also helps with cellular turnover. There's research that shows that fasting can help with cancer in terms of just preventing it, and if you already have it, reducing the spread of it, in some cases getting rid of it altogether. And then it's great for digestion. It's really great for your digestive health. The research behind it is that when your body's not spending all its time and energy to digest food, then it's using its energy to release and get rid of the toxins that accumulate in your body, in your fat, in your tissue. So when the body no longer has proteins and the food that you're putting into it to break it down, then it starts digesting. It starts breaking down your fat stores, and then a lot of times in the fat stores you have a lot of built up toxins and things that are bad for you. So now your body has all the kind of energy and all the time in the world to focus on really breaking down those fat stores, which is why you end up losing weight, but then also why you end up releasing toxins and really kind of re-energizing your body and giving your body a reset button. So is my goal to lose weight? No. I know I don't need to lose weight. That is not my goal. Will I end up losing weight in the process? Yes. But that is not why I'm doing this. I am doing this for my overall health. Like I said, mental clarity. I'm doing this for just to really dig deep and just really see how far I can go with my health and my mental clarity, longevity, just a lot. I'm really curious about the impact that this can have on my overall health. So again, I am a practitioner. I am in medicine, but I am not your doctor. So I'm not telling you by any means to go out and start a fast. Especially, I don't know your history, your medical history. But I think that most people can benefit from fasting. I know diabetics, you want to be careful with it, but most people aside from that can benefit from fasting, and I encourage you to look into it. If what I'm saying sounds interesting, then look into fasting. There are a bunch of different fasting plans that you can use to fit into your lifestyle, but this is just how I've chosen to do mine. And believe it or not, guys, I'm not even kidding you. You guys know, when I get home from work, all I want to do is eat. You guys know that. You guys, from seeing my vlogs and seeing Vlogtober, my focus when I get home from work is always food. I'm always I always feel like I'm starving. And when I tell you guys, I I don't feel, it's not that I don't feel hungry. I don't feel hungry. Like my stomach is not feeling like, oh my God, I need food, I'm starving, I'm like dying. It mostly just feels like I missed that whole idea of like chewing something and indulging in something. So that's mainly what it is, but I'm not feeling like I'm so hungry I could just like die or anything like that. So right now I am currently sipping on bone broth. For a water fast, some water fasts, if you're going to have that one meal a day, you are only supposed to technically drink water until you have that one meal. I'm not putting that pressure on myself to only have water. I have bone broth here. I have been drinking a ton of water. That's always important to stay hydrated because you can easily become dehydrated when you're fasting. So I've been having just bone broth and water, and then like I said, I'm gonna have like my meal around 6 o'clock, and that'll be it and I'll just do it all over, and I want to do that for the next 2 weeks. So yeah, that's kind of like what kind of took me out of commission the past couple of days. Of course, it was my body, you know, it was a little shock, and I was feeling it, and yeah, I didn't think it would make for a really good vlog or anything like that, and I just really wanted to focus on what I was doing. So yeah. Anyway, that is what I've got going on. That is what I'm doing. I wanted to update you guys on what I am doing, and I am excited about it. So yeah. Oh yeah, guys, really quickly, I did do a quick video about how I was feeling so that I could document how I was feeling on my first day of the fast. So I will go ahead and insert that clip right here so that you guys can see what I was going through on my first day. What's up, guys? So if you guys are seeing this footage, that means I am obviously doing pretty good on this fast, but I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough. I'm not so much hungry as much as I like. Tom is actually currently cooking, and it smells really good, and you know, the whole feeling of like chewing and aromas and just feeling like you should eat is like what's really getting to me. But in terms of like hunger pains, I'm not really having them. For breakfast, let's start there. I had a scoop of protein powder, and this protein powder is very clean. It's bone broth protein powder, no sugar, anything like that. So I had just one heaping scoop of the bone broth powder with water. That was like my breakfast. It has 22 grams of protein. So that was my breakfast. So I had a juice for breakfast as well. And then I had another green juice for lunch. And I brought a extra scoop of protein powder with me for work. So I pretty much had the same thing for breakfast and lunch. And then when I got home from work, I had... It's like 7:45 right now. So when I got home from work, I had bone broth, like, was it like, is it bone broth or chicken broth or whatever? Bone broth. So I had that, and yeah, that's all I had. I just sipped on that. And so that has like 9 grams of protein, but I had like 2 servings of it, so like 18 grams of protein. So, oh, and then I had a tablespoon of coconut oil to get my healthy fat in. So, and then I had water throughout the day as well. So my stomach's not feeling like hungry. I did start to get hunger pains towards the end of the workday, but as soon as I came home and had my protein and my coconut oil, a tablespoon of coconut oil, the hunger pains went away. So yeah, I'm just going through like the emotional part of not having anything to eat. So yeah, so hopefully you guys understand why there won't be a vlog today. I'm just trying to get through this first day, but I did want to at least kind of document how I'm feeling through this first day, this day 1 of fasting. And this is my first time ever doing a fast like this. I've tried in the past, and like never got through like the first day. So, you know, the day's not over, so hopefully I can get through the rest of the night.